Greetings fellow streamers, today we're going to show you an unboxing video of a new Xiaomi Mi Box S. It comes with Chromecast built in it and also has the Google Assistant, and it has a 4K resolution. This is not an exactly new Xiaomi Mi Box because it has been on the market for quite some time, but it's a new product for us and we're going to be reviewing it. As you can see, there's a lot of applications and it's very simple to use because it's Android TV based. So it means that it comes with Android 8.0, but you can upgrade it to Android 9. What we will find in the box is the Xiaomi Mi Box S, the remote controller, the HDMI cable, and a power adapter, which in this case is the US based plug. So take that into account because there are other plugs as well. This box also is DTS Dolby Digital enabled, so you have a streaming or a sound bar or a nice sound equipment. You can actually use it directly from the Xiaomi box in order to get high fidelity audio. But again, it's up to you. You can use your speakers as well and have a different configuration. So we're going to open the box right now and see what it comes inside. What comes inside, I'm sorry. So the first thing you will notice is the Xiaomi Mi Box S. It's not really big, but it's just about the size of your palm of your hand, and it's very thin. The best thing is that it has 8 GB of RAM, and it has a more powerful processor when compared to Amazon Fire devices. The best thing is that it's black, it's the only color available, and also you will find a USB port, which allows you to plug in USB devices. It has your power source and the HDMI and auxiliary inputs for audio, but the best part is the USB. You can actually watch movies and pictures directly from your USB device on your Xiaomi Mi Box and show it on the screen of your smart TV or your television. Comes with an instruction manual that it's on 3 languages: Spanish, English, and Portuguese. It's very simple, doesn't tell you a lot, but setting up the Xiaomi Mi Box is very easy, and we're going to show you later in this video how to do it. Regulations cards and a lot about restrictions on the devices, user guides, and so on. Now, inside the box, you will find the US power adapter, and this is very important because you will find a lot of versions on the Amazon website or other stores. So make sure that if you are in the US, you purchase the one that has the US plug and adapter because it changes depending on the region. There's one for Europe and there's also one for the UK, so be very aware of that. Comes with an HDMI cable, which is about 3 to 4 feet long. It's not too long, but it's just long enough to have your Xiaomi Mi Box close enough to your smart TV. So take that into account. Do not put your box way too far because you will have struggles with the cable. Also, the remote controller, it's very simple. It's not as complicated, or it doesn't have as many buttons as those on the Amazon Fire devices nor Roku devices. And the best part is that it is Bluetooth enabled. So that's a good thing. It's very fast when you make any commands on the controller. You will notice that it only has a fast access button for Netflix and for live TV, and also the pretty much basic apps, but it does show you a selector and a menu option, and also the Chrome search assist, or the Google Assistant, I'm sorry, which you just press and you pretty much talk to the controller and it will look for it on the Mi Box S. Bluetooth enabled, remember that, and it uses 2 AAA batteries that come on the box, but again, these batteries are somewhat cheap. I wouldn't recommend them. I usually use rechargeable ones because they do not leak acid, so you don't want to damage the controller, but it's up to you. And this is what you will find on the box: the controller, the Mi Box S, the HDMI cable, the power adapter, and the batteries. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell icon to get notifications, and give us a like if you do find this video useful. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're going to start setting it up. It's very simple. You just plug it, the HDMI and the power source, and it's telling you to pair your controller to the Mi Box, pressing 2 buttons, which are the one with the many icons and the simple circular one. You will hear a beep and it will show you that it's already paired. So we're good to go. And we're going to start by choosing the language. We always choose English. It's just because it's way easier. And we're not going to set it up using our Android phone or tablet, because what it will do is just browse whatever we have on our account on our mode. So we're going to start from 0 and we're going to hit skip so that we can set up everything from the TV on the Xiaomi Mi Box. We need to log on to the Wi-Fi network, and this is very important. You can only connect to the Mi Box with a Wi-Fi network. It doesn't have a LAN cable. We enter the password and it will start the process of connecting and downloading all the information required for setting it up. It is very fast when compared to the Amazon Fire Stick that we had previously, and it also has a little bit more features, but again, you will notice later on that the interface is not as interactive as that you will find on Amazon Fire devices. And there's also an issue with installing third-party apps, but it's because of the new policies of Android TV and Google, so we do have to show you how to bypass that, and we will show it later on another video. As you can see, it's pretty much setting up by itself. It doesn't require a lot of interaction, and this is one of the most easy to use streaming boxes that we have actually set up before. Okay, so we're going to skip also using our device, and what we will do is just log on directly to our Google account from our Mi Box, because you do need to have a Google account since it's Android based. Let's wait a few seconds for it to load. And as you can see, what you will need is type in your password and your username, your Google username, and it will pretty much look for which apps you have on your phone or your account that it can actually bring back to the Xiaomi Mi Box. And this is important because even though you might have a lot of apps on your phone, many of them are not available on the Android TV devices because they're either not compatible or they're not available on the App Store for TV based devices. So just remember that, because I know a lot of people will be asking me why if I have some apps on my phone, they're not showing up on my box. We already had that issue when we were setting it up, and we noticed that it has to do with some restrictions from Google. I guess that they don't want you to install third-party apps without them verifying them. So yes, that might be a little bit complicated, but again, there's a way to bypass that. You can also install third-party apps on this device, just as you can do with the Amazon Fire and Fire Stick, as we have shown in our previous videos. However, here it's a little bit more tricky because you do need to set up some stuff. You can download, for instance, the downloader app, but again, it is blocked the browser, so you need to actually get the direct link for the download, and you also have to enable each app one by one in order to allow access to the memory of the Xiaomi box so that you can actually download APKs. Remember that, it's very important, and we will show it later on another video, but this is just a basic setup. I don't want to get you too worried about what's going on, but it's just to let you know that yes, you can install third-party apps, but you do need to learn some tricks on how to do so. So we're going to enable location services and give and accept to all the terms and services, as usually happens. Usually Google does requires you to have your location enabled because it will pretty much tailor the App Store based on where you are. So we're choosing a name for the Mi Box. I will just keep with the one that is popping up, Mi Box X4, but you can either install a custom name or choose one of the list, so remember that. Okay, so it's already checking out which apps I have on my Google account that it can download to the device. We're going to select some of them, not all, but you can feel free and choose them all if you want and install them. I want to save some space on the memory because believe it or not, this has 8 gigs, but just with the update you lose 1 gig of RAM or memory, I'm sorry, so it doesn't have that much space. It's the same problem with the with the Amazon Fire Stick. Okay, so we're starting with the setup and just hit the select button, which is the one right where the circular button is the main one. Home, well, pretty much has all of your apps there, also has your channels. It is not as organized as the Amazon Fire Stick, so just check it out and remember it. Pretty much here, each app tells you what to play because it's based on suggestions from each app. And also, whenever you stop watching something, the app will remember it. You can also have the Google Assistant right there, so you can look for movies, apps, devices. Just press the microphone icon on the controller, talk to the controller, and it will look for it. If it's available for free, it will play immediately. If not, you will have to pay for it. You can also ask for weather reports, sports, and stuff like that, because it comes with Google Chrome also on the device, and also the Google Play Store, which has a lot of stuff, and the Chromecast, which is a great feature because you can pretty much broadcast anything from any smartphone, tablet, or computer to your Mi Box and watch it on your TV. As you can see, it's already telling us that there's an Android system update, and when we do so, what it will do is it will upgrade the OS from 8.0 to 9.0. So you're getting a complete upgrade, a lot of more features. It moves a little bit faster, but still there's a small issue, and it has to do with the third-party apps and also the web browser extensions. They get restricted on how to actually download APK files or download any files into your device, and it has to do with a restriction that Google is now enforcing. So yes, that is something that we noticed after we actually tried the Xiaomi Mi Box. So what I did is I just restarted it and started everything from scratch to show you how the initial setup is on this video. As you can see, it's very simple. It only comes with Netflix preloaded. All of the other apps, they are either suggested or taken from your Google account once you logged on or logged in, I'm sorry. You can still install some of them, and we will do so. Or you can just look for them on the App Store if they're available. Not all of the apps are available for some reason on the App Store, and I think it has to do with either regional settings or maybe because they're not available on the Google Play Store. So we chose Chewy TV. Just hit OK, and it will download and install by itself. It's very simple. It doesn't require a lot. We use the VPN for accessing a lot of the services that are not available in the US. So if you're outside the US, you might want to consider using that VPN that we always recommend in our videos. The link for it is available in the description or in the cards that will pop up on the video. It's very cheap, and it will pretty much give you access to a lot of stuff. Again, we're going to show later some videos on how to install third-party apps, because I know that you will enjoy it. And also, just to point out, Kodi is already available on the App Store, which is something good, and also Pluto TV. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Any comments or questions are always welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and give us a like and hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload some new content. Thanks for watching, and happy streaming. Goodbye.